Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now in this video, I will be reviewing an anime figure of one, if not the most badass female anime character ever created. Well, at least for me that is. And that is Black Lagoon's Revy. Now as you can see, I already actually have it unboxed, and that is because it was delivered to me, and just look at that packaging. It was crushed. It was actually crushed on delivery. It was actually, when I received it, it was actually like this. And I was actually like, oh my God, uh, it has an extra box around it. So it is within a brown box, but it is like this. And I'm like, have I been scammed? Because Revy figure really comes like really, really, really very rarely. And if I'm not mistaken, this is just an old figure. So if I'm not sure if this was a reissue of an old figure or this is an old stock from the store. So I cannot really recommend the store where I bought this. This is coming from a store that I bought by a Shopee app. It is a very new store, and it only actually has like less than 100 followers. So I was not really skeptical when I bought this, but when I look at it on the other stores, it was too expensive, and he's the only one who was actually selling it at a very reasonable price. Because on the other store, they're like selling it like 8 times the price compared to this store where I bought it. I guess they are trying to anticipate. I guess they anticipated that this will be a very rare figure that anyone will buy them. Which is unfortunate because on the store that I saw, they actually have both of these figures, meaning this one and the other character. But they're like selling it at 8 times the price for each figure. So for me, that's like, nah, that's highway robbery. That's not a reasonable price. And that's why I tried purchasing on a very not well-known store. So the good news is it is legit. The figure is actually real. And the bad news is that their packaging, their shipping, when they ship it, the packaging when they ship it is very bad. Just look at what happened to the box. I was actually nervous that the figure was destroyed, and luckily, upon checking, I think it is not. I think it is not. So yeah, let us pre this from its plastic container and see if Banpresto did justice to this character in, well, static figure form or statue. So she came into 3 parts. So the leg, let us combine it here. Yep, cape. Now this is Banpresto, and since most Banpresto figures are price figures, meaning in Japan, these are actually figures that you can only get via Crane Games. And since Crane Games are not available in some countries, for example, here in the Philippines, Crane Games are not popular. So they are allowed to be sold by a retail. But I believe that in Japan, these are not allowed to be sold by a retail. Why am I having a hard time putting that? I'm gonna have to do this beyond the camera, off camera, guys. I'm having a hard time doing it in front of the camera. So here is a complete 360-degree look of the figure. And man, he looks great. Now, I am actually thinking, is this a KO? But it does have a Banpresto logo on the box. And if you will look at the stand or the base, there's actually a Banpresto logo there, and yeah, Banpresto. Okay, so it's a 2010 made in China. So it is a 2010 figure. So it is an old figure. Because when I look at this, compared to the newer anime figure, there is this style when it comes to price figure wherein the skin tone is not that it's not applied as good or as even as the current price figures. And that is actually the first thing I noticed here. So I was under the impression that is this a KO or is this an old statue, old figure by Banpresto? Because I do have some old One Piece figure and specifically of Nami and Rick Robin, which have the same which have the same skin tone application like this one. So I'm thinking that maybe it is an old figure. So yeah, looking at the date, it is a 2010 figure, which is understandable since Black Lagoon is a really old anime. And I guess it is just people like me who still have a nostalgia with this series, especially now that there's a new manga coming out of it. Actually, it's not a new manga. The manga of this one is actually a continuous series, but the release is very slow because based from the interviews that was done by the author, he does suffer into depression, which is why he's kind of slow when it comes to writing his new materials. And this is one of those series which is like Hunter x Hunter that takes a lot of hiatus, meaning uh, long time in between releases of chapters. I think this is only a chapter 13, which is really, really, I think that breaks the record of Hunter x Hunter because if it's only volume 13, it means it's not even, because the anime I think is up to volume 9. So the only additional volume that was added between the anime and this year is only uh, 4 volume because right now it's the anime is at volume 13. I sorry, the manga is at volume 13 and the anime covered volume 1 to 9. So volume 10, 11, 12, and 13, so only 4 volumes are not yet included in the anime. I guess that's why there isn't any new anime of this one because there isn't that much material yet. I kind of wish that, yeah, I do understand depression, and I kind of wish that the creator will, you know, be well because I believe that mental health is a serious thing, and be able to actually give us more volumes of this series because for me this is one of the best series ever created, Black Lagoon. Anyway, guys, let us have a close-up look at the statue. Now, yeah, since this is an old statue, yeah, that's the first thing I noticed. The skin tone application is not that it's not I forgot the word, as balanced. It's not as balancedly applied as compared to the newer Banpresto price figures. So here is a close-up of the head sculpt of the figure, and I'll be honest, guys, I don't think they got the look of Revy, especially in the anime. But I am not sure. Maybe in the manga, this is how she looks. Maybe that's what it is based from. But the one that I know is the anime version of Revy, and unfortunately, I don't think this head sculpt look like her. I do have no complaints when it comes to the paint job, though. I think it is well done. But again, having a close up, as you can see, this is what I'm saying. the skin toe application is not as balanced. Look at the neck. The neck has more skin tone on it, and then as compared to the rest of the skin, it's the skin tone is not applied as balanced as the way the skin tone is being applied on newer figures. And I guess also the main reason why in 2010 maybe they're still not that good in capturing the look of the anime character. Sorry guys if my vocabulary is currently going blank. I haven't really had any sleep right now because I just came off after work, which is I work at night shift, so I just received this and I just wanted to make a video of it because I really wanted to check it because of the way the packaging looked. So I like the way the shorts and the belt are sculpted, and even her top and her, what do you call those thing where you store your gun? Anyway, guys, I do like it. And then, of course, her trademark tattoo on her shoulders there. Then look at the guns. Now here is a close-up of the left side of the figure. Now here is a close-up of the right side of the figure. Okay, I noticed that there's actually a green part on her boots, which adds some color separation on the boots. The gun is not straight, I think. Is this soft? No, it's hard. There's extension of her tattoo at her back. Anyway, guys, there's the whole Revy figure. Yeah, I think this is an old figure. And anyway, I'm still glad that I have it because I've been really searching for Black Lagoon collectibles, which is really not that much right now. The new one, I think, I don't really like uh, the new one that I saw by Revy because she's not in her regular costume, meaning this one. I think she was in a bunny suit, and then on the other one, she's wearing a lingerie. Those are not the kind of figure that I want to collect when it comes to anime figure. When it comes to anime figure, I really want them represented in their original costume in the anime. So, yeah. There is this one though, which is on the bigger size. I forget what brand it is. I think it's Mega House. I think it's a 12-inch statue, but to be honest, I don't really like her pose on that one. I think the pose that she has on that statue is too vanilla. I think the way this figure is posed by Banpresto is actually more interesting as compared to that bigger, more expensive statue. So yeah, I'm still and any Black Lagoon Levy figure that I can find now, I'm definitely gonna get, except if it is really that overpriced and too big. Right now, I'm really on the hunt for figures of Levy that in this original costume. And I guess in the end, I'm still satisfied with it because this is an old figure that I've known. Now, again, I guess I'm not really sure if this is a knockoff. I don't think it is a knockoff. I'm thinking maybe this is like maybe this is an old stock by Bandai, which they decided to release now because a new volume of the manga was released this year. I'm not sure if it was last July or this August. I haven't really checked yet. Anyway, guys, if you've reached this part of my video, thanks a lot. If you like my video, please don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, guys, enjoy life and keep collecting.